Tyler Newbin with the tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. First down, ball at the 36. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Here we go, set.
Play action on first down. Walker hauls it in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Hey, check first down.
Running left, here's Walker. Powering across for the touchdown. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Bayless Jones now on the return. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here, 3rd down. Now looking to throw. Escapes out to on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And the Seahawks pick it up.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
It's an option right that begins this drive. Jukes out a one-stop. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You run that draw play, Kate, you got to become a really, really good actor as a quarterback. You got to drop back and make sure those ends pass you so that draw can hit it up the gut. Not that time. That end was not buying the story the quarterback was trying to sell.
Walker now from the gun. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
Now 3rd and goal.
Throwing now from the gun. Touchdown, Seattle! Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They gain 14 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 47. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They'll run for it with White. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to... Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. He's got it in the red zone. It's a New York touchdown! The Giants start to fight back with their first points of this game. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's White on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's Walker running right. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Walker gets the 1st and more. And he fires. finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Short side option here. He's running left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
19 Lions, go! 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go!
They'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Back to throw. Catch me. Oh, he loses the football. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. From the 43. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Quick pass, right side, complete. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Giants with the football. Second and 3 now. Pass play now. He finds Neighbors right side. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Giants will have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now on first down. Caught quickly on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They send the tight end in motion. A handoff to Tracy. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost.
And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Gano ready to send this away. Here's White on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He'll throw it. Pass complete to Walker. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tyler Newbin with the tackle. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Back to throw now. He's on the move. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll throw it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Jamal Adams with the INT. And the Giants will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. this to OBJ. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. They're throwing it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go, set.
Pass play coming here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. Third down coming. He'll look to throw. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. Looking to throw. Into traffic. Complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first. Still sticking with the passing game. Throwing the out route complete. And this one does not go far.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 23. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
On 2nd and a few. Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game. Gano ready to send this away. Here's White on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tyler Nubin with the tackle. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
That's good for Seattle Seahawks.
They go play action here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. They'll try and throw it here. He fires one deep down the middle. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Colson Adebo's got it. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Stays in the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing from the gun. Neighbors with a catch. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And he has it down to the 30 before going out. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've told me.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. It is Cup, left side. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a 1st.
1st down, New York.
Working inside the red zone. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll throw it on 1st and goal. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. Give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult now second-and-goal situation.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Coming left is Tracy. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Back to throw, needing a 1st. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead. Gano ready to send this away. Here's White on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Working quickly here. To the air now on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Now, the football's loose. And it's picked out by the Giants.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing now, following the turnover. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slang. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Cut out left. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Trying the right side with Tracy. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They go right back to Tracy. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. So we're down to 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Giants close to beginning the year 4-0. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here's Tracy once more. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a gain of 7 yards, and now it's 4th down. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Bails out of the pocket quick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Into the hands of Walker. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Got to hurry this to the line.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, Walker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
And that's good for a Seahawks.
Play action on 1st down. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for the back that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go.
Throwing now from the gun. Pass complete to Walker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And save for a few moments in that opening quarter, Brock, they pitched a shutout defensively that in the end was the impetus for the victory. They're going to be bummed not to have that goose egg on the board at the end of this one, no doubt, but a performance to be lauded nonetheless.
For the antidote, there's a British girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so mean. Burn my body like it's flammable. Girl, I'm still a fan of you. Hey, 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 hey. Like a cannibal. Baby, I'm a fan of you. Your sensation, my fixation.
Don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly when you close. I'm her favorite, says she need a... She wanna all day. Hey, 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 hey.
baby. Do what I should, baby. Point, baby. Do what I could, baby. Point, baby. Do what I should, baby. Point, baby. Do what I could, baby. Point, baby. Do what I should, baby. Point, baby. Do what I could, baby. Point, baby. Do what I should, baby. Point, baby. Do what I could.
I ain't never represent, baby. Ain't do no wrong. I can clean up good for you. No right, no right from wrong. 'Cause I wanna make it. So nasty. I'm $1 million baby. Don't let me. Oh hell no. You rip my city so damn long. But you still don't notice me. Sound next. Oh VA next. I'm at they neck. Running up the check. See a bad boom, I'ma see a diva. No matter what happens, he cannot come between us again. I know we're better than friends. Better than ex-friends. I took up Queen's Gambit. Showed around my friends. Try to pick some energy up, it don't matter. I know you haven't moved on if you tried. I don't believe it, baby. I know you lied all night long. What you mean I changed? I stay the same. Had me losing my mind. Said the city is mine. I ain't never represent, baby. Ain't do no wrong. I can clean up good for you. No right, no right from wrong. 'Cause I wanna make it. So mad. I'm $1 million baby. Don't let me. I ain't never represent, baby. Ain't do no wrong. I can clean up good for you. No right, no right from wrong. 'Cause I wanna make it. So mad. I'm $1 million baby. Don't let me.
Yeah, I'm 1 in a million. All right now. Since birth, I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found, and yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm 1 in a million. I'm 1 in a million. Yeah, I'm 1 in a million. Yeah, I'm 1 in a million. All right now. You with me? I said, are you with me? Wake up to see my brand new horizon. The world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time. And it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, shake it low. The new sound has been found. And yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm 1 in a million. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm 1 in a million. Yeah, I'm 1 in a million. Just don't stop. 1 in a million. Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You were always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to they wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen.
Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Your spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Grandma was in A, auntie was in it, ayy. Mama had AAA, I wasn't scared to crash anyone anyway. I ride the side while bro had to get away. I gotta penetrate, I gotta generate. I got like 20 some years to my hood, now I gotta go live away. I'm out of town, but I'm not on the getaway. I spin a giveaway. You mean I'm the generous king for real? The sleep, then I light up the street, got screaming like Billie Jean for real. I'm from the M, I got M's in the bank and M's in all my streams for real. Feeling like Phil, they be living like Carlton if I leave him in the wheel. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Your spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shoot 'em.